Hey YouTube, this is the Man Kid right here. It's going to be another manga review, this time on Shaman King, Volume 1. I'd like to give a shout out to the Fearless J, that's his YouTube channel. I'll put down the down bar to his link, the link to his channel. He's the one who did the intro for me, so I'm going to have to give thanks to that. But before we get started on the review, I'm going to quickly show you a few pickups that I got. They're not manga, they're just comics of X-Men vs. Avengers round 7, 8, and 9. Seeing as how it isn't a comic review today, I'm not going to have to put any detail onto that. But later on, I will. Alright, back to Shaman King, Volume 1. For those of you who used to watch the anime on Fox Kids, well, it used to be on Fox Kids, but now I think they've gotten rid of it. I don't know, this country brain is a bit weird about anime. But anyway, this will be a quick manga review on Shaman King. For those of you who don't know about Shaman King, the main character here, Yo Asakura, he is a shaman. What is a shaman? Basically, a shaman is a link between the spirit world and the world that we live in. So, for example, he basically can see ghosts. The only difference between the anime and manga, for those of you who do know about Shaman King, are the names of the characters. Yo's name is still the same, Yo Asakura, Y-O-H. The only difference is some of the characters that you meet on later on. So like in Volume 2, where you meet Lenny, from those of you who remember the anime, instead of Lenny, he's called Ren, I think, yeah. And Morty, yeah, Morty from the anime, he is now called Manta, yeah. For some reason, I'm not sure, but the names have changed. But yeah, the manga is great. From when I was young, I used to watch the anime, I used to love it a lot. But then, from reading the manga, I learned loads of different things. Like I must have missed out a few things from watching the anime, maybe because I was young and I didn't actually understand what was happening. But yeah, let's get to the story. Basically, the whole goal of Shaman King is basically what it says in the title, to become Shaman King. Basically, what are shamans? I already told you this. They basically link the spirit world and the world that they currently live in. But what they can also do is enter integration. That's what they call it in the manga. In the anime, they call it unity. What that means is that, for example, imagine you could see a ghost with the ability, well, a person that has died is now a ghost, and they had what can I say? I don't know, a skill, a football skill. They were great at football, or an artiste, or probably very, very smart. What Yo can do, or any other shaman in this manga, they can fuse with that spirit and gain its abilities. So let's say if you had an upcoming exam and you saw a spirit which had the abilities or was very smart back in the day, you can basically fuse with that and use that that advantage for your exam and get, I don't know, A star or top grades. But that's basically what shamans can do. But there are many different types of shamans. There are some shamans which can summon spirits. For example, Yo can only see them at certain areas in the world, but Anna, which is Yo's fiance, she is able to summon spirits from heaven. So I'm not going to get too into that because I'll probably ruin the story for you. But basically what this main shaman is about, it's a tournament manga. It is a battle of who can become Shaman King. So Yo thinks that he's ready, he thinks that he's the top don just because he's the main character and that. But eventually he gets bad, okay? He gets it. And what I mean is that he then wakes up and realizes how much training he has to do and what other opponents await. But I won't step into that. For those of you who are interested in the artwork, I'll show you that. This is a first chapter, Shaman King. You guys can see that. Yep, the artwork's pretty sick. What's also cool is that at the end of each chapter they teach you a bit of Japanese and Chinese history about warriors. And this samurai right here, his name's Midamaru. I'll tell you more about that later on. Alright, there's the artwork. Okay, and there's the blurb. Alright, Midamaru, that spiritual samurai you just saw, he was an ancient samurai warrior, as it's a bit vague, about 600 years ago, I guess, yeah. That main spirit becomes Yo's main shaman, so his main partner when battles occur or someone's trying to attack Yo. their relationship is pretty cool. At the start, it's a bit downturn like Naruto and Sasuke, but eventually it gets better. Um, as for the main character, I'll give him a rating out of 8, I guess, or probably 7, because from the anime, I thought he was so cool at first, but now that I've read it and like I'm older now and I understand what's happening, Yo is actually crap from Volume 1, but he does get better, which is pretty cool. Um, yeah, for those of you who want more manga reviews, I'll be doing one on Bleach shortly. Sorry for the late videos, it's just because I've just gone to college and it's a bit hectic organising my timetable and how much work I have to put in each day. But yeah, seeing as how we're reaching the end of the video, I'll do another manga pickup hopefully at the end of this month. Um, yeah, that's about it. So again, give thanks to Fearless J. I'll put a link on the down bar to his channel, and yeah,